Are you carrying a heavy grief or sadness that you find hard to share? Do you feel the need to build strong walls to protect yourself from being hurt? Do you struggle with loneliness or tension headaches when you try to avoid emotional confrontation? If so, you are in the right place. This Natrum Muriaticum guided meditation is created just for you, a gentle place for your heart to rest and soften. Even if you fall asleep during this practice, your subconscious will continue to receive every ounce of healing offered to you. Now, take a breath and allow the edges of the world to soften. This journey will take you to a place where the warmth of the sun meets the softness of the sea, where every sense awakens slowly, tenderly, like morning light stretching across a quiet shore. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a long, secluded path. The air is warm but not hot, the kind of gentle embrace that makes your shoulder muscles begin to loosen without effort. Lush green plants line the beginning of this path, and as you take your first step forward, you notice the faint scent of salt, delicate, crisp, carrying the memory of the ocean. It mingles with the sweetness of distant tropical flowers, soft and round like a whisper of jasmine drifting in warm air. You take a deeper breath, and the scent fills you with a strange mixture of nostalgia and ease, as if you've been here before in another lifetime. The path slopes slowly downward as you walk, and soon the sound of waves reaches you far away at first, soft enough to blend with the breeze, but gradually becoming clearer. A deep, steady rhythm, a heartbeat that belongs to the earth itself. You pause for a moment and close your eyes. The wind brushes across your cheeks, warm at first, then cool as it carries the breath of the sea. Your hair lifts slightly, falling back gently across your shoulders. You allow the wind to touch you like an old friend who asks nothing of you, who expects nothing from you, who is simply happy that you're here. You walk a little further, and sunlight begins to filter through the open sky as the trees thin out. The air becomes brighter, more golden. You can feel the warmth gathering on your skin, not glaring or sharp, but soft, like the warmth of a hand resting lightly on your back. With each step, you feel layers of tension begin to melt, like ice dissolving in warm water. You begin to sense that something within you, something long protected, long shrouded, is loosening. The last few trees fall away, and suddenly the landscape opens before you. There it is, the beach. It stretches endlessly in both directions, a sweeping crescent of pale golden sand that glows under the sunlight. The ocean is a luminous blue, with hints of aqua and jade swirling beneath the surface. Sunlight dances on every ripple, creating a million shimmering points of light, as if the water is sprinkled with stars. And the sky, soft, vast, open, blends from gentle turquoise near the horizon to a deeper blue overhead. A few white clouds float lazily, drifting without worry or direction. This is your sanctuary. You take your first step onto the sand. The moment your foot presses down, you feel warmth rising through the soles of your feet. The sand is soft and fine, giving way just a little under your weight. With each step you take, it cradles you, holding you without judgment, without expectation. You can feel each grain shifting, gently hugging the curves of your feet. As you walk forward, you pay attention to the sensation, the warmth, the softness, the slight sinking that feels grounding and soothing. The earth is holding you. You are safe here. You continue walking toward the water, and as you move, notice the shadows shifting around you. The sun bathes your skin in a slow, loving radiance. You lift your face toward it and feel the warmth gathering across your cheeks, your forehead, the bridge of your nose. The sunlight feels like something alive, soft, golden, ancient. It warms not just your skin, but something deeper inside you. The light touches the places inside your chest that once felt cold, the places you have guarded for so long. You inhale slowly. The air tastes faintly of salt clean, mineral rich, and invigorating. It tastes like fresh beginnings, like tears that have been accepted and released, like the essence of Natrum Muriaticum itself, the salt of tears, the salt of the ocean, the salt that both preserves and dissolves. As you exhale, you feel something inside you soften, like a knot loosening, like a tight thread slackening under gentle warmth. Now you reach the edge of the water. The waves roll in with the softest hush, brushing the shore with delicate foam. You stand there, watching the water glide toward you, A small wave kisses your toes cool, refreshing, sending a subtle shiver up your legs, awakening every nerve ending with gentle aliveness. The water retreats, pulling heat from your skin just enough to make the next wave feel even more soothing. You stand there, letting the rhythm speak to you, letting the sea remind you that everything in life moves in cycles, rising, falling, ebbing, flowing, always returning to balance. You walk a little closer, letting the water reach your ankles. The sensation is both cool and warm, as if the sunlit surface blends with the deeper, calmer water beneath. Tiny bubbles foam around your skin. The sand beneath your feet shifts and flows, forming to your shape before releasing you again. You watch the water swirl around your legs. It feels playful, light, curious. Then you walk a few steps back onto the dry sand and find a perfect spot to rest. A place where the sand is warm but not hot, smooth but with just enough texture to feel grounding beneath you. You slowly lower yourself onto the sand, feeling it rise to meet you, supporting your entire body. Your hips settle, your spine lengthens, your shoulders release. You stretch your legs out and let your arms fall naturally by your sides. The sun warms every inch of your skin. The warmth feels like slow honey being poured across your body, thick, golden, comforting. The scent of salt deepens as the breeze shifts. You inhale, and the smell fills your lungs with pure calm. You notice hints of coconut in the air, maybe from distant palms or sunscreen carried by the wind. And beneath it all, the earthy scent of warm sand. Every inhale brings a new layer of ease. Every exhale releases something heavy, something old you no longer need to carry. You listen now not just to the waves but to everything around you. The ocean has many voices. The deep, steady crash far out beyond the shore. The softer shushing curls of smaller waves. The tiny fizzing whisper of bubbles popping in the sand as the tide pulls away. From time to time, a faint call of a distant seagull drifts through the air, soft, unhurried. You hear the gentle rustle of palm leaves swaying high overhead, adding a higher, lighter rhythm to the sea's deep pulse. All the sounds blend into one harmonious, soothing symphony. You bring your attention to your skin again. Feel the sunlight warming your arms, your legs, the center of your chest. Feel the slight touch of the breeze cooling the surface of your skin, creating a perfect balance, warmth and coolness. Sun and sea, expansion and release. The sand beneath you supports every curve, molding gently to your shape. You move your fingers slightly, and they dip into the warm grains, slipping through effortlessly. You bring a handful of sand up, letting it slowly drizzle from your fingers. The grains sparkle in the sunlight like tiny bits of gold. You close your eyes now and let the sunlight paint soft amber behind your eyelids. With your eyes closed, your other senses sharpen. You hear the waves more clearly. You feel the warmth more intensely. You notice the faint taste of salt on your lips. The sun wraps you in a tender embrace, and the ocean hums beside you like a lullaby. Now place one hand gently on your heart. Feel the warmth of your own palm meeting the warmth of the sun. Underneath your hand, you sense the steady beat of your heart, a faithful rhythm, a rhythm that has carried you through every moment of your life. This is where the core Natrum Muriaticum energy resides, the place where sadness, loss, longing, and guardedness have lived. But in this moment, under this sun, beside this vast ocean, your heart begins to widen, soften, breathe. Whisper inwardly, I am allowed to feel. I am allowed to receive comfort. I am safe to soften. You feel these words ripple through your chest like warm waves. You feel the tightness, perhaps tension you hold in your forehead, behind your eyes, in your throat begin to melt. The sun warms the very center of your chest, like a radiant hand placed gently but firmly over your heart. The ocean air flows into you, cool and clean, sweeping the inner corridors of your lungs. The salt in the air feels purifying, as if washing the interior of your ribcage. You imagine now that each inhale brings in shimmering white light from the sun. Each exhale releases a faint, smoky grey mist that represents old grief, old stories, old fears of being hurt. You don't need to force anything out. The ocean breeze helps carry everything away. Now imagine lifting yourself up slowly and walking toward the shoreline again. This time, you step deeper, letting the water reach your shins, then your knees. The sunlight bounces on the waves like golden coins. As you walk slowly, the water hugs your legs, creating a gentle pressure that feels grounding and soothing. You stand there, letting the tide rise and fall around you. Each wave feels like a gentle embrace. Then you slowly turn around and sit right where the water meets the sand, letting the waves wash over your lower body. The wet sand molds instantly to your shape, giving you a sense of being held. Water swirls around you, cool and enlivening. You can feel the sun warming your back while the ocean cools your legs, a perfect harmony of opposites. You listen to the waves again. The sound is rhythmic, hypnotic, ancient. You allow yourself to sway slightly with the rhythm. Your breathing syncs with the sea, inhaling as the tide comes in, exhaling as it rolls away. This peaceful rhythm begins to cleanse you. Each wave seems to lift something from your heart and carry it away. You imagine now that the ocean itself is absorbing your tears, the ones you cried, the ones you couldn't cry, the ones you didn't allow yourself to feel. The salt water understands. It is made of the same essence, Natrum Muriaticum salt. Memory, emotion, release. As you sit there, you notice the taste of the air on your lips, slightly salty, slightly sweet. You lick your lips gently and taste the ocean itself. The ancient, primal flavor of the sea, carrying stories older than time. It's grounding, humbling, comforting. Now the sun climbs higher. You stand again, feeling the warm sand between your toes. You walk slowly along the stretch of shoreline. Each step is soft, intentional. You watch the patterns the water draws in the sand, lace-like, delicate, ever-changing. You listen to your own footsteps, the gentle crunch of sand shifting beneath you. As you walk, you notice tiny details, the glimmer of shells half buried in the sand, the ripple patterns carved by the retreating tide, the shadows of seabirds gliding overhead. You reach down and pick up a small shell. It is smooth on one side, ridged on the other, warm from the sun. You turn it over in your hand, running your thumb gently along its contours. You can feel the entire story of the ocean in this tiny object. The storms, the calm days, the rhythm of tides. This shell reminds you of your own heart, shaped by life, smoothed by time, stronger than you might believe. You continue walking until you find a perfect spot where the sand rises in a gentle slope. Here, you lie down fully on your back. The sand supports every vertebra, every muscle loosening as you sink in. The sun rests directly above you now, pouring golden warmth over your entire body. The light feels like it is entering your skin, your muscles, your bones. You feel your chest expand with each inhale, filled with sunlight. With every exhale, a wave of relaxation rolls through your entire body. Your arms rest comfortably at your sides. Your legs are heavy with ease. Your fingers curl slightly into the warm sand. You tilt your head and feel the warmth settle into your scalp, soothing tension you didn't even realize you were holding. The sunlight begins to feel like a soft, glowing blanket placed lovingly over you. It wraps your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, your thighs, your calves, your feet. Everywhere the sunlight touches, warmth spreads deeper, like liquid gold seeping into your muscles. You notice the sensation of each grain of sand beneath you, fine, warm, velvety. It contours to your body perfectly, supporting you in every direction. You wiggle slightly, and the sand shifts under you, molding around you like a natural cradle. You breathe in deeply again. The scent of the ocean feels richer now, layered with warmth, sunlight, the faintest hints of mineral and earth. You can almost taste the air as it enters your lungs, soft, salty, nourishing. You listen, really listen, and you begin to hear deeper rhythms in the waves. A low, resonant sound beneath the surface noise. A pulse, a breath. The ocean feels alive around you, breathing with you, holding you. Now imagine that with every inhale, Sunlight flows into you bright, golden, gentle. It fills your chest, your shoulders, your stomach, your hips. With every exhale, you release something old, something heavy. The ocean breeze carries it away effortlessly. You begin to feel lighter, softer. The edges of your guarded heart begin to melt. Now, imagine raising your hand and placing it over your heart once more. Feel your heartbeat slow, steady, grounded. Feel the warmth of your hand. Feel the warmth of the sun. Feel the warmth within you responding. Whisper inwardly, I allow myself to rest. I allow myself to be held. I allow my heart to open. The words ripple through you like sunlight spreading over water. Now, imagine that the sand beneath you becomes even softer, warmer. It feels like lying on a bed of warm silk. The warmth rises through your back, into your spine, into your lungs, into your heart. The warmth loosens everything old hurts, old protections, old fears. They melt like wax under sunlight. The wind brushes your skin again, this time carrying the scent of distant fruit, mango, papaya, maybe a hint of pineapple. Sweet and delicate. You inhale deeply and imagine the sweetness filling your entire chest. Now, slowly, you stand again. You walk toward the water, feeling the heat on your skin shifting as the breeze moves. When you reach the edge, you lie down on your side, letting the waves wash over your torso and legs. The cool water contrasts beautifully with the warmth of the sun. You feel alive, awake, deeply relaxed. You close your eyes again, feeling water swirling around your body, rising and falling. The waves cradle you like gentle arms. The sunlight warms your face. You are suspended between warmth and coolness, between earth and water, between past protection and present softness. You whisper once more, I am safe now. I am allowed to receive. My heart belongs to the ocean. The tide rises slightly. embracing you more fully. The sunlight intensifies subtly, wrapping you in gold. You feel the ocean pulling gently at your sorrow, dissolving it into salt and light. You imagine now that the grief you have held long, deep, private, begins to drift out of your chest in delicate threads of silver mist. The ocean welcomes it, pulls it gently from you, dissolves it instantly. The weight inside you lightens, space opens, warmth spreads. The sun brightens, the water glows. You feel the entire beach holding you in profound stillness and love. You stay here as long as you need, resting, healing, softening. The waves continue to rock you. The sunlight continues to warm you. The breeze continues to cool your skin. You feel like you could stay here forever, and in a way, you can. This place lives inside you. You take one more deep breath, full, bright, spacious. You exhale, letting go of the last remnants of tension. And when you are ready, you slowly rise from the water, feeling renewed, warm, open. You walk back to the center of the beach, knowing that the ocean has taken your sorrow and the sun has given you comfort in return. You whisper to yourself one last time, I am allowed to feel. I am allowed to heal. I am safe to soften. I am whole.